Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. This video you're about to watch is going to walk you through installing your Thunderbolt Adventure gear sled and camp kitchen. The first thing we have to do is clean out the gear tunnel, but don't worry, we can put it all back in once we finish the install. Next, we're going to locate the plastic trim at the bottom of the gear tunnel opening. Place your fingers underneath the plastic trim just about where you see these yellow arrows and pull the piece out. You'll see two bolt holes underneath. Repeat the process on the other side of the tunnel. Your gear sled came with 4 bolts and washers. You'll need a number 3 Phillips screwdriver to complete the install. Resist the urge to use a powered screw gun so you don't accidentally strip out the threads of the truck. For this next part of the install, it helps to have a buddy. The sled is more awkward than heavy, so you don't need to be a weightlifter, you just need an extra set of hands. My buddy was holding the camera, so we balanced the gear sled on the tunnel door of the passenger side of the truck, as you can see here. Now just lift the sled slightly and slide it into the gear tunnel. Walk around to the driver's side of the truck and lift the sled and set it on top of those bolt holes we uncovered a few moments ago. Be sure to walk back to the passenger side of the truck, and while holding the sled slightly up, find the power cord and plug it into the truck's outlet. Set the slide back down on top of the bolt holes. Starting on the driver's side of the truck, grab a small shop towel and place it over the driver's side tunnel door's hinge. This is just for insurance in case you drop one of those bolts. Make sure the washer is on the bolt and slide one into each of the holes. Adjust them so that they align with the existing bolt holes in the truck and gently tighten just one bolt. Back on the passenger side, place your towel over the hinge again. Pull the sled just slightly forward, which will give you access to the holes that align with the truck's bolt holes. Slide the bolts with the washers into the holes, making sure they align, and then tighten them with the Phillips head screwdriver. Now take your towel back to the driver's side and tighten the last bolt. The last step with your gear sled before you can use it, slide the sled back and forth a few times and then fully extend it. This will allow the cord to seat and prevent it from binding in the future. And that's it. The gear sled is installed. The sled can be loaded up with all the same things you stored in the tunnel before, but now they're easier to access. And the gear sled's design includes ample places to secure bungee cords and keep things from rattling around. By now you may be wondering when we'll install the kitchen. Now that the gear sled is secured in your truck, the kitchen install is a breeze. Open your passenger side gear tunnel door and fully extend the gear sled. You'll feel a satisfying little click when it's locked into place. The kitchen has 3 parts. First, take the open storage bin and put it inside the tunnel. The feet on the bottom will slide into the holes in the sled and keep it in place. Next up, the module that contains the sink. You'll quickly see the correct orientation that matches the unique gear tunnel shape. We find that it's easiest to slightly tip the unit toward the front of the truck. Once you feel the feet slide into place, lower the back of the unit down, and the feet should slide into the correct position. Repeat this process with the cooktop module. In this case, you'll need to thread the cord through the extra large opening in the sled before setting the back of it down. The last part of the install is to give each of the little feet on the bottom a quarter turn and plug in the cooktop into the outlet on the underside of the gear sled. Now you're ready to cook with electrons. When you're ready to pack up your camp kitchen, all you need to do is give it a little hip check to disengage the ball latch. Then slide it into the gear tunnel until you feel another satisfying click, locking it into place for your next adventure. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions while you're installing your gear sled or camp kitchen, please reach out. We're happy to help.